Good morning, dear hearts. We are at lesson 101. God's will for me is perfect happiness. And what a beautiful lesson this is. Throughout this lesson, there is a repetitive phrase that says, if sin is real, okay? So it's giving us the supposition that if sin is real, then we would deserve the pain, we would deserve the suffering that is being given to us, that we our consequence for having been sinful. Okay, so we have been sinful if sin is real, and so because we have been sinful, we deserve to suffer. So throughout this lesson, we are being told there is no sin. If sin was real, yeah, but there is no sin. God's will for you is perfect happiness. It's a whole shift in our perception of who we are and what we deserve and what God's will for us truly is. It goes on, the lesson goes on to tell us that there's no reason for sin, there's no reason for suffering, there's no reason for pain because sin is not real. And all of these beliefs that we have had up until now have been perpetrated onto us by an ego mind that wants us to be controlled, okay? And we have been controlled with the fear of what we will face in order to experience salvation, because salvation is being meted out with a fist of vengeance, all right? And the whole course tells us that this is not true, that these are just false beliefs that we have been believing. It's a thought that we have thought over and over and over again, and thus we have now believed in it. And this whole course, because it is a course in retraining our mind, is telling us one lesson at a time, you do not need to believe this. This is not real. There is no consequence that you must suffer. There is no sacrifice that you must make in order to receive the gift of salvation, which you actually already have. And the gift of salvation is happiness, peace, joy, all of the stuff that each and every individual, each and every part of the sonship wants to experience, all right? There's a line later on in the course that says, if pain is real, there is no God. If God is real, there is no pain. And the same is true with sin, okay? If God is real, there is no sin. Not how most have been indoctrinated, okay? But this is, again, a reversal in the thinking of the world. Not just us, in each one of us individually, but the entire world. There is no sin. You get to be happy, joyful, peaceful, laugh as much as you want. This is your inheritance. So again, we have 5 minutes, the first hour of every single day. And again, we get to now sink into, do these lessons joyfully, lovingly, look forward to them, because each 5 minutes is going to be spent with happy thoughts. You know, there's a Broadway show. There's always a Broadway show. Happy Thoughts is one of the songs. And we're going to have happy thoughts today. And we're going to realize with our happy thoughts that God's will for me is perfect happiness. Have happy thoughts, be joyful, be who you are, because that's truly who you are, okay? I hope this helped. Please share, please subscribe, please have a beautiful day. I know that in the world of days, this is Good Friday, and that's another reason to know that there is no sin, just from that perspective, because if you believe that that was the reason for the crucifixion, then all sin has been removed, okay? Be happy. You deserve it. Namaste.